But do full range of motion, go all the way down and
He's
tilt
going
a bit
down.
legs.
No point full locking.
A bit lower, just a tip for pro.
So first of all, you're telling me that I'm not doing full range of motion. And I have been doing pull-ups for a long time now. I do over 100 pull-ups in 7 sets, 3 times a week. I have to be honest, I recorded myself at a bad angle and it doesn't really look that good, but I just did it to show people that I can actually do 20 pull-ups. So you're telling me that I'm not doing full range of motion and I'm not locking my arms out. There are a lot of things wrong with this comment. I'm not doing full range of motion because I'm going down between 80 and 90%. You lock your arms out or you lock your arms in when you're in the up position, not when you're in the down position. This is not a lock. Whenever you're like this on the bar, this is not a lock. You're not locking your arms out when you're doing pull-ups. You do this. This is a stretch. You risk injury doing that. The reason is because your back muscles get relaxed after every single rep. Get relaxed, and then you contract again. You pull yourself up, let yourself down, relax, and you see my shoulders are going up and down. The deltoids get stretched. The back muscles, the traps and the lats get stretched again. They need to contract again, and that's not good. You risk injury. The proper way to do pull-ups is you pull yourself up, you lower yourself, but not all the way down. So my arms are between 80 and 90%, not 100%, 80 and 90%. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm keeping my scapulars contracted, my traps and lats contracted throughout the entire set. The second is, you said this is a lock. This is not a lock. You're doing pull-ups. This is a lock-in. Not this. This is not a lock. This is a stretch. This is a lock. You push your chest forward. You try to touch the bar with your chest after every single rep. Tilt my head a little bit up. And I push my chest forward and I try to bring the bar as low as I can. And push my chest forward so I activate my lats, I activate my traps, I activate my scapulars. Push my chest forward, my scapulars contract. The third thing, what I see most people do is they do pull-ups like they go slower on the concentric, faster on the eccentric. They lower themselves down faster. You go slower on the concentric, faster on the eccentric. That way you can get injured. The proper way to do it is inverse. You're telling me to go all the way down because that's what you see in other videos. Other influencers are telling you that you need to do your pull-ups like this. You go slower on the concentric and then faster on the eccentric, and you lower yourself like and you do this. This is not the proper way to do it. You go slower on the eccentric movement, not on the concentric movement, because you're working against gravity. If I do my rep 6 slower on the concentric and then I let myself go, again, you get your muscles in a relaxed state after every single rep. Plus, you stretch them too much. And if they are not warmed up properly, you can get injured. That is why you only do your stretching after your workout, because you only stretch warmed up muscles. This is the kind of knowledge that you don't really get to because there's so much bullshit out there. Influencers are just spitting stuff into these videos without actually... Influencers are just spitting words into videos just for the views without any experience, and they are telling you stuff that makes no sense. You need to go slower on the eccentric movement whenever you're doing pull-ups or pull exercises. Get faster on the concentric movement. You push your chest forward. You activate your scapulars because pull-ups are a back exercise. They're not for your arms. You get grip strength. You get forearm strength. They activate your arms a little bit, but that pull-ups are for your back. If you want to get the most out of your pull-ups, you go slower on the eccentric movement. And whenever you get down to 80, between 80 and 90%, that is where you start pulling yourself up again. Because you keep your muscles, your back muscles, contracted throughout the entire set. You don't get your muscles in a relaxed state after every rep, because you can get injured. Relaxing your muscles after every single rep is not good for your deltoids. It's not good for your scapulas. You stretch at the end of your workout after you did all your sets. This is when you lock your arms out, okay? Whenever you're doing push-ups, your arms are locked out after you do a push-up in this position. This is a lock. You do this with your arm, okay? And from here, if you move forward and more forward, you can get into a planche, okay? That's an arm lock. It's called tension under time. So I'm not hating on anyone. Please don't hate me for this. I'm just trying to teach people some things because there's a lot of misinformation out there. The more time your muscles are under tension, the more you stimulate them. You go slower on the eccentric, you stimulate your muscles more. You damage your muscles more and they get more growth when you sleep. I really hope this video helped and I'll see you in the next episode. Shuxhop out.